What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Dose of Reddit. This is your host, Zach, and today's subreddit is r/EntitledParents. This story's called, "What do you mean I can't bring 30 kids to this party?" Wow, I didn't realize how long this was, sorry. This is about 2 to 3 years ago, so details of the conversation won't be word for word, but it's burned in my memory so well that it's close to perfect. So here's a little background first off. I have a drama degree. Yes, I'm currently working retail, thank you for asking. During my degree, I got offered a gig as one of Santa's elves at a fancy hotel. This was a legit job, £10 an hour. 2 floors of a hotel completely transformed. We all wore costume and makeup. The Santa had full special effects makeup on and was a trained actor. It was lit. We had an online booking system where the parent/guardian/teacher or whoever was bringing the kids filled out a form. Basic stuff. What time and date would you like? How many kids do you have? What are their ages and names? Easy peasy. So basically, the party would arrive at the hotel lobby, be greeted and signed in by an elf, get a whole magical welcome speech. That elf would escort them up in the lift to a ballroom all decked out in winter wonderland theme with music, cake and sweeties, drinks, mulled wine for parents, balloons, party games, a face painter, magician, and party princesses. It was amazing. Anyway, it was in an area of England known for divas, hair rollers, and heavy makeup, so when a lady came up in the lift with a full face of makeup, hair curled to perfection, and dressed to the nines including heels at 10 a.m., none of us thought anything of it. This is our entitled mother. Entitled mother looks around for a weak link among all the little kids, hotel staff, princesses, and elves, and she spots me. 5'2", painted on rosy cheeks, covered in glitter and making a balloon dog for a little girl. I am the chosen one. I have ascended. I am worthy. So she comes up to me and it goes a little something like this. "Oi, you!" Still in character and trying not to bust this freaking balloon. "Well, hi there, miss. Are you here to see Santa?" "I freaking thought I was, yeah." "Oh, please don't use naughty-less language where kids and Santa can hear us, miss." I hurriedly finish the balloon because I don't want this little girl getting frightened. I hand it to her and she scampers off to her mom. "Are you the manager?" I'm Santa's head elf, yes. How can I help you?" "You can tell me why your staff are so freaking clueless." I realize that she doesn't give a frick about the kids in the room, so I guide her out in the hall and close the ballroom doors. I drop character and ditch the high-pitches American accent. "Listen, I'm really sorry. Can you tell me what's happened and I'll try to fix it?"
"You freaking better fix it. That stupid prince downstairs is saying I don't have a booking. I freaking booked with your online form."
I ignore the blurch comment because I just want this woman sorted ASAP. "Oh, that's not good. Let me take a look at our bookings." I go grab the clipboard with a printout of the day's booking on it. We had one upstairs to tick off each group as they came up the lift. What name have you booked under?"
"Karen Arsehole."
"Nope, you're right here. The girl downstairs must have missed you. Arsehole party, 1 adult and 3 kids.
"Oh, for frick's sake, you're thick as each other."
Getting annoyed now. "Excuse me?"
"It's 30.
You've brought 30 kids with you."
That's because I freaking booked it and paid for 30 kids. I brought my son's whole class as a treat and you idiots are ruining it."
Now, I know for a fact that she hasn't booked 30 kids because A, her booking had the amount she paid on it, which was £50. £15 per kid and a $5 for adults to cover their wine and snacks. This is expensive, but remember, it was an upscale hotel with really good food and entertainment, and it included photos from trained photographers. B, because of the amount of each time each individual kid got with Santa, 20 minutes each, we only took 30 kids a day, which added up to 10 hours a day. She'd made her booking 4 days prior when people had been booking this date for weeks, so the form wouldn't even let her choose 30. So basically what I think has happened is she offered the day out for the kids, then dropped the ball and booked 3, hoping we'd take it as a computer error and fit them in. Right, I'm sorry, but I think there's a bit of a mix-up here.
"A mix-up? You're stressing me out ruining Christmas and you call it a mix-up?"
Having none of this nonsense, are you planning on letting me speak?
"Excuse me, how dare you speak to me like that?"
Listen, I'll happily stand here all day and let you shout, or we can try and sort this out. It's up to you. Quiet but somehow angrier, she says,
I paid a fortune to bring these kids out here today. Of course, you're gonna sort it out.
actually, madam, you've paid 60 pounds. If you had booked 30 children, you would have paid 455 pounds. Quick math.
Oh, you call me a liar?
Not at all. I just think you might have gotten a bit confused with the booking form. It can be hard if you aren't used to it. Obviously realizing I'm not budging here and seeing it out,
Alright then, I'll pay the rest. How you got a card machine?
bracing myself, unfortunately, we cannot accommodate a large booking today.
What?
Each kid is allotted 20 minutes with Santa, and not including your 3, we have 21 other children booked today. We simply don't have the time.
Well, you just have to stay open then, won't you?
No, I won't. That would require me to keep staff in until roughly 5 a.m., break labor laws, licensing laws, and greatly disturb the sleep of hotel guests. It's not doable.
Are you joking? A few of your staff wouldn't be bothered to stay late to make Christmas magical for a group of children.
Nope. The law doesn't allow it, I'm afraid. We all arrive here bright and early at 8 a.m., meaning we wouldn't get the legally required break between shifts. I'm sorry, but my hands are tied.
Well, then you'll have to come and tell a group of 30 children that Santa doesn't want to see them.
She reaches out to grab me as if she's gonna drag me to the lobby. I just snatch my arm back and take a step away from her. Sorry, I've been away from my work for too long already. If you're willing to come back at about 7:30 this evening, then Santa may be able to come down and say a quick hello as a group.
I paid for what you advertised. You said they get 20 minutes each.
You're welcome to bring 3 of them up for 20 minutes, which is what she paid for. Entitled Mother takes a deep breath as if she's meditating. Then she looks at me with a bright, obviously fake smile.
Listen, I really don't want to do this because it's so embarrassing. But you know who I am, yeah?
Guys, I honestly had zero idea who this woman was. I even looked at her booking again to see if I recognized the name. Nope, she could have been the milkman's second cousin for all I knew. No? Her face drops like a piano out of a window. She's now a weird mix of confused and angry that makes her look vaguely constipated.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
You didn't know me?
No. Should I? Before she can answer, my little radio crackled and the lobby elf calls for me. I hold up a finger to Entitled Mother and walk a few paces away to talk privately.
Hey, P, are you there?
Yep, go ahead.
Did a blonde lady head you away? She left a massive group of kids down here and I can't keep an eye on all of them anymore. They're gone mad down here and I need to check in new arrivals. She's been gone way too long.
She left them there?
Yeah, I've got a doorman keeping them inside and one of the receptionists has got in the lift. He's already stopped about 5 of them from coming up to you.
Right, give me a sec. I turn to Entitled Mother. Have you got another adult with you?
No, I'm chaperone.
Right, I'm gonna have to ask you to return to your party and keep watch over them, please.
Fine, I'll go get them. We'll be right back to sort this nonsense out.
No, you may not bring an additional 30 children up here. We haven't got room and it's a fire hazard. I didn't freaking know if it was a fire hazard, but it sounded authoritative.
They'll be fine. I'll put them in the party room while you find room for them to see Santa.
Y'all, this woman hasn't heard a word I've said. Also, no, she freaking can't take an extra 30 kids into the party room. We have a specific number of cupcakes, sweets, and drinks, and I was not gonna have other bookings turn up later and have nothing for them to eat because Entitled Mother let her pack of wild children eat all our stuff. No, they cannot go in there. There isn't enough party food, plus it's the waiting room to see Santa, and I've made it perfectly clear to you that your group will not be seeing Santa today unless you come back at 7:30 and accept a group meeting. You're welcome to rebook for another day.
Just go buy more. You can't exclude kids from a party. It's not fair.
I can when their adult hasn't paid the entry fee.
Listen, I'm not wasting any more time with you. Cut everyone else's time to 10 minutes and have the cupcakes. They won't know any different.
As freaking F. Madam, I will explain this one more time. You have not booked correctly. That isn't my fault or the fault of the hotel. You haven't paid correctly. You have abandoned 30 children into the care of one person downstairs. You have 3 options. 1, you rebook and come back another day. I'll transfer the 60 pounds you paid into your new booking. I will gladly have the elf downstairs tell the children that Santa has to go back to the North Pole for the day. Option 2, 3 of your group come come and meet Santa, as you have paid for. I can bring them up while you keep an eye on the others. The rest of you may come back at 7:30 for a group meeting with Santa. The children will not receive alone time, treats, or individual professional photos, but I will have enough spare toys for them. Or option 3, you leave now, I refund you your money, and you do with it what you wish. Entitled mother screws up her face like a baby eating a lemon, then just explodes into screams again.
You're a frickin' disgrace! You're gonna ruin Christmas for 30 kids! 30? Screw you! What the frick is wrong with you, you frickin' fat bench?
Full disclosure, I am pretty chubby, so this got me a bit riled up. Alright, option 4. I call security and have you removed from the hotel. I lift my radio to call security.
You're a frickin' cooter!
Guys, this bitch hawks and chokes for a second before I realize what's happening and step back. She spits on me. Now it hits me in the chest. But if I hadn't stepped back, I'd have gotten a face full of leftover teeth whitener and saliva. Disgusting. I fight down my revulsion and look at her blankly. She stood there, all tense, obviously expecting a fight. But I'm a classy beach, so I just walk up to the lift, push the button, and gesture for her to get inside when it arrives. Then radio security as soon as the door closes. I didn't get to see firsthand what happened once she got down to the lobby because security called me in to change my costume and fill out an incident report straight away. But a receptionist later told me she was dragged out screaming in full view of her gaggle of kids. So I'm sure all those children went home to mommy and daddy with a good story. As for me, I relaxed for a little bit, got a snack, and then got straight back to work. Someone later told me that she was a footballer's wife. Her husband plays for Liverpool, apparently. I've still got no clue who she is. First off, I don't care if my English accent was bad. That's the point, okay? It's satire. I'm making fun of entitled English women. Okay? It's a caricature voice, okay? And who the hell is she to act entitled, okay? Her husband plays in a pool of livers. Gross, man. This story is called My Entitled Father Thinks He Owns My Sister's Uterus. My sister was in a toxic relationship for 6 years. Unfortunately, like many women that went through the same, she was manipulated by her ex-boyfriend and didn't have enough self-esteem to stop the toxicity. She didn't think it was toxicity until things got really ugly. Fortunately, the marriage ended last week, and now she is in a much better shape and headed towards a better life. After the breakup, my sister reunited with the family to tell us about it. This is when the entitlement took place. The cast is
Entitled Dad,
Entitled Mom,
Sister, and me. This is how the conversation went.
Everyone, I have important news. I broke up with insert crappy ex-husband's name.
What? Why? What happened?
She proceeds to tell the story of a 6 years toxic relationship with a lot of verbal and even physical toxicity.
Well, okay, but what about me?
What do you mean, Dad?
Well, you still have to give me a grandson. You're 33 years old. You won't be able to bear healthy children much longer.
Dad, how can you say something like that to me? I've been through hell and back, and all you can think about is your grandchild that doesn't even exist?
Yes, I gave you life, a proper education, house, food, everything you wanted. The least you can do is give us a grandchild.
Yeah, I agree. We are very important, and all I want is a grandchild. I am not having a child with a man like
Crappy ex-husband.
I need to find the right man, the one that will love and cherish me.
Well, you better do that soon. I am tired of waiting. I swear both you and your brother are the most ungrateful children I could have been cursed with.
You cannot make me have a child. It's my body. I will have a child whenever I want to, not when you want.
Unfortunately, you are right. I want to have a grandchild so bad, you have no idea. If the child was a boy, maybe I can shape him into a real man, unlike your brother.
For context, I am gay and my father hates me for it. I only went to the family reunion because my sister really insisted for me to go. The fight got really ugly, and from then on, I backed up my sister the entire time and we ended up storming out of the house. Both of us haven't talked to our parents since that event. My dad is such a horrible and selfish person. I have other stories about him that I'll maybe tell someday. I'm just happy that my sister is better and now has a chance to find the right person. Wow, those are some lovely parents we have here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to never miss an episode.